Hi guys, and I'm your host Jade, and welcome to A Mirror for the Rose YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do a little Bible study interpretation of Psalm 91. This is a prayer. It's a very popular prayer. Christians use it for protection and stuff like that. So I have my notes here on the laptop here. And I also have the King James Version Bible. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and read the verse first, and then I'll go into my notes of interpretation of what each verse means. Alright, so here, Psalm 91, it says, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because He hath set His love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. In Jesus' name. Alright, so that was Psalm 91. Alright, so now I'm going to look at my notes and I'm going to interpret each verse. So there are 16 lines or 16 verses in Psalm 91, and I'm going to go through each of them. I took some notes and did a little research because, just to understand more and explain better for you and for me too. So, alright, verse 1, He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Okay, so dwelleth means to live or stay as a permanent resident. He that lives permanently in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. A secret place is a private, and usually when something is a secret place is private, and usually when something is private, no one really knows about it. Our private prayer life and relationship is between ourselves and God. And to abide under the shadow of the Almighty is to be kept protected. Verse 2, I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and fortress, my God, in Him will I trust. Okay, refuge means a condition of being safe or sheltered from pursuit, danger, or trouble. So this verse is saying that God is our shelter or safe place from harm or the enemy. Okay, fortress can be defined as a place of defense and protection against a large-scale attack. The word fort is also in the word fortress, and soldiers in the military hide in the ground in those secret ditches to protect themselves and scout out the enemy. So to put this Bible verse simply, God is our safe place and protection. My God, in him will I trust. Okay, so surely he shall deliver me from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. Okay, that is... That's verse number 3. A snare is a trap, and a fowler is a hunter who hunts wild birds for food. You can take notes too. I should have said you can take notes too. So surely he shall deliver you from the trap of the hunter and from the noisome pestilence. Noisome meaning anything unpleasant or anything that makes you nauseous. However, it is most often used to describe bad smells. Yes, pestilence refers to a fatal epidemic disease, often specifically associated with the idea of divine punishment. So I guess an easy way to remember the word pestilence, like when they say, "Oh, I have a stomach bug," or pest, the word pest, like insects. They say that word for insects to describe insects or a bug, but in this case, they're talking about pestilence, which is like you could say even COVID or something like that. But it's a fatal epidemic disease. Yeah. So surely he shall deliver thee from the trap of the hunter and from disease. When a bird is trapped in a cage for too long, it is susceptible to disease. Metaphorically speaking, this could mean when the enemy has you trapped for too long spiritually, mentally, or physically, or any other kind of way, it can cripple you and cause harm. But when we trust in God, he has the power to free us spiritually, mentally, physically, and in all ways. Alright. He has freed me from smoking marijuana and other bad habits within short periods of time as a result of prayer. Verse 4. He shall cover thee with his feathers, right? And under his wings shalt thou trust. His trust shall be thy shield and buckler. Okay, so to explain shield and buckler, okay. Shield and buckler refers to the armor that soldiers shield themselves with. So the shield is a much larger guard and that soldiers use for heavier defense, and the buckler is a smaller round protection shield used for less forceful attacks. Verse 5. So he's going to shield you from large-scale attacks, whether spiritual or mental, emotional, you know what I mean? So he's going to shield you from the large attacks. This is the metaphor. And then the smaller shield is used for much smaller attacks, but it's still a shield. So verse 5, thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day. And the interpretation for this, the terror by night is referring to attacks the enemy launches when you're most vulnerable. At night is when most dangerous and wrongdoing is done, and also when one can be caught off guard and taken advantage of easily. And the arrows that fly during the day represent attacks that can be seen and heard while you are more aware and on guard. Not to worry as long as you have your shield of faith as your defense. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Verse 6. Nor the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. This can be interpreted as saying that we shouldn't fear the diseases that come when we least expect it, or the destruction that wastes at noonday, referring to war or famine, like disease, outbreak. But he who trusts in God should not fear any of it. Verse 7. We're almost at 16. Hoping to take this down. Okay, so verse 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. This means that even if you're at war and dead soldiers are falling by your side, you will be safe from harm's way because you are under the protection of God. Verse 8. Only with thine eyes shalt you behold and see the reward of the wicked. This means, in this world it may appear like the enemy has triumphed, but surely the reward for those who persevere through attacks and trying times will prevail. Okay. Verse 9. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. This means because you have made the Lord your safe place to go to, even the Most High, your place to live. One second. I had to type this. Give me 1 second. I did a typo. Yeah. Okay. So yes, verse 9. Because you have made the Lord, which is your safe place, your safe place, even the Most High, your habitation. We already discussed, dwelling earlier, which is a place that you live in permanently, and habitation would mean the same thing. So they use different words interchangeably. Alright, so verse 10. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. This means when you have faith in the Most High as your shield of protection, no evil will affect you, nor will deadly diseases that come near your home. Verse 11. For he shall give his angels charge to keep thee in all thy ways. So this means angels will watch over you and protect you and keep you in everything you do. Keep meaning protect you. Verse 12. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. This means the angels will protect you unless you fall into sin. Verse 13. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder. Let me repeat that. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. This means you will have power over the enemy as well as victory. Verse 14. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high because he hath known my name. This means because he has loved God, he will be saved and honored. To set high meaning to honor someone, kind of like exalt, to set high, because he has a close fellowship with walking with God. Verse 15. He shall call upon me, and I will deliver him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. I did not do the because it's self-explanatory, I believe. It's kind of written in layman's terms, written plainly. 1 second. So, hold on. I was up for like a day or two doing this, and I was getting attacked, so it was a struggle just to research and do all of this to understand, but please bear with me. I believe I finished. Okay, so yes, he shall call upon me, and I will deliver him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. So we understand this. Verse 16. With long life will I satisfy him and shew him my salvation. Okay. This means that God promises long life for those who trust and love him, as well as deliverance from troubles and sin. Deliverance meaning like saving someone from troubles and sin. Okay, guys, so that was all of the verses interpreted or broken down in layman's terms for you to understand them better. That was Psalm 91. I hope you enjoyed the video, took great notes, and understood better. If you have any questions, please write them in the comment section, or any Bible verses you want me to go over and interpret. I can take a day or a few days to go over them for you and interpret them the way you like, or the way I can explain best. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. God bless.